Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Eileen? A little chilly this morning, huh?
Well, I'm in New Orleans sitting by the pool.
Oh, perfect. One of my favorite cities in the world. How wonderful. Are you there for a meeting or just pleasure?
No, our whole family's here to hang out for Thanksgiving week.
Oh, what a great, great thing to do. Good for you. Fabulous food, and you don't have to clean the dishes. Nice.
Do you want us off of background? It's fine either way. Lindsay?
I think it's personal preference. If you want your camera on, great. If
Okay.
not, that's fine too.
Morning, Lindsay.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm not by the pool having a drink, a mimosa or something. So I'm jealous of Eileen for sure.
Yeah, neither am I.
No mimosas, but I got to start pie crust today. My husband and I like to bake and cook, so we're doing most of it ourselves.
And Eileen, you have a son that's in school there, right?
We have one about to graduate and one who is a freshman, so two of them are
Okay.
in school here.
Okay.
And old fashioned, they go to school until Wednesday afternoon, so there just wasn't time for them to travel easily from this far away.
Yeah, that makes it tricky. If you didn't read the paper this weekend, Wasatch County has had 5 measles cases, and so we'll be hopping on a call with Summit County later today. We have a plan, but it's just making sure it's tight in the event we need to move forward with that plan.
Right. I did read the article and I saw that two of the cases were in vaccinated kids. As we talked about that last meeting, we didn't know whether that means they had one or two, but it's a great opportunity to tell people every time is a good time to get your second if you haven't had it.
Yeah, so once we finish up our meeting with Phil later this afternoon, we'll send communication home to families just as a
Right.
reminder. I know we sent communication earlier this school year, but now that it's in a neighboring school district, it's a little more real for people.
Yes. Have they announced who won the mayor's race yet? I know they were going to do that today.
I haven't heard.
Mm.
I haven't seen anything yet. I think we're just waiting for Meredith. I know Kathleen couldn't join us. She had a conflict.
You want me to text Meredith or Lindsay? Were you texting her?
I'm texting her right now. She's not responding.
Hmm.
We have a quorum. Randy, what do you think? Give it a couple more minutes?
That would be up to Nick, what he wants to do probably as the vice president, if he wants to start with the quorum or if he wants to wait a little bit.
Let's give it another couple of minutes, see if Meredith responds. Assume it's a pretty short agenda anyway, right?
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
She's hopping on now. She forgot.
I am so sorry. Hello. Thank you for reaching out, Lindsay.
All good. It's a Monday morning before Thanksgiving. I'm sure
Yes.
everyone's morning has been hectic.
And I didn't put it on my calendar. And if I don't put it on my calendar, it doesn't happen. So I apologize. Okay, so just are we calling the meeting to order like we normally do? Just
Yes, we're
Right.
all, we've got 4 or 5. Kathleen couldn't make it, so we can call the meeting to order.
Okay, I now call this meeting of the Park City Board of Education to order. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Like, do I
Blue.
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Logging in to get our agenda pulled up. Okay. We have a decision item on approval of the guaranteed maximum price for phase 4 of the athletic complex for the Dozier project, specifically in the Dozier draw.
Want me to take it away?
Yeah, well, sorry, I'm like, I
Oh,
have the
okay.
outline, but I don't have, there, now it finally came up, okay. So we're gonna look at what information y'all have and vote to approve that, or consideration, to have the discussion and go ahead.
Correct. Okay, good morning and happy Thanksgiving. Trish, I'm gonna have you show the schematic first of Dozier, if that's okay. So the purpose of this item is to approve a guaranteed maximum price. If the board recalls, we went through that with the Treasure Mountain Sports Complex, with the rectangular field, softball, baseball, and tennis. Same type of structure. We've separated these two phases, or I should say phase 1 and 2 from phase 4, to bid that separate so we can start on one and be working on the other. Just to kind of, as a reminder of what we're doing over at Dozier, there will be all new track material. The turf is not being replaced right away. It's got 4 or 5 years of life left on it. And so that's not being done right away. But you can see the red areas in this schematic that is pulled up. Um, the top of the picture is north. And if you recall, we had a building that was proposed on the north end, which received some folks that didn't quite like it there. Plus, we found out there was a 100-foot easement. And so we had to shift and try to meet the needs that that building was going to take care of and putting it elsewhere. So what's resulted is on the left-hand side, you can see the big red area. That is the home bleachers. The home bleachers originally were going to be metal bleachers because we had the building on the north with the infrastructure and the things we were needing. Now we're building that into that home side bleacher, meaning locker room, bathrooms, concession, press box will be up there. And so that area is all prefab concrete. So those bleachers are concrete. They're not metal bleachers as we have they're existing now. And that's one of the reasons you see the prices the way we see them. On the right-hand side towards the bottom, that's the current entrance. And there are buildings on both sides. There is bathrooms. Just, I say bathrooms like it's not that big a deal. Right now, we're using porta potty or honey bucket, whatever you refer to it as, is what's over at Dozier right now. We don't have any working bathrooms currently. There's a visitor locker room there. There's an officials locker room and some storage for both maintenance and the high school as well for equipment. And so by having these things, part of these things, especially the home side bleachers, was part of that building on the north. And so having to shift to the west side for the home bleachers, and then changing it to a prefab concrete has been a little pricey. Anyway, just wanted the board to be aware of what this project entails overall. Any questions on that before I move on or go back to the PowerPoint?
No,
Okay, thank you. All right, so looking back at the PowerPoint, I want to cover just 2 or 3 things real quick. We can go to page 2 of that, Tricia. So here's the guaranteed maximum price. These don't total up to the total at the bottom, the 15.7 million. I've just put on here the high dollar items, and concrete's one of those right at the top, 4.4 million, and that's because of the prefab that we're doing on the home side. Obviously, there's a lot of HVAC, electrical and communication, and earthwork that's got to be done in the school district, along with our partners with MHTN, Hogan, and MOCA have worked hard to try to get this down as low as we can without sacrificing the aesthetics for one, and without sacrificing the functionality that we're trying to accomplish. So I'll note this transfer down at the bottom that's in red, the 1.7 million. That's money that was set aside for the Treasure Mountain complex as a safety valve or an allowance for that project in case there was soil or water issues that we had to deal with over there that were going to be high dollar amounts, not anticipating that at this point. So we've got 1.7 million from that project that will push back to the Dozier project. So overall, our guaranteed maximum price would be 15,707,854. That's basically, to put it in simple terms, for Hogan and their contractors. That's what that covers overall. So that's the amount we're looking for requests for today. So moving on, we did some value engineering. Here's just a few of the things. Kenny Singh Construction and Hogan worked together to save us 350,000 on the home side bleachers. There's a few things, simplified branding, meaning the branding for Park City, whatever the branding is, won't light up, won't have lights attached to it. It'll be a little more plain. Officials' lockers are being taken out. The keep existing chain link, we're still working on that. That dollar amount was higher on um, previous estimates, and so we've got to do a little work on that, but it won't affect what you're trying to approve today. We did eliminate a canopy, so in the buildings that were on the bottom right-hand side, there was a canopy to go between them. We've eliminated that. They will do the structural footers and whatnot for a future canopy there, so we don't have to tear things up. So if at the future date the district wanted to do that, we could do that as a capital project. We have also pulled out the landscaping. $445,000 there. We'll bid that on our own, and that'll be scaled back significantly. So there was a lot of landscaping in the project, including down on the Lucky John side. That's one area we're going to have to save is the landscaping. So we'll do what's absolutely necessary, but probably won't do any more initially, and have to address it at a later date. And then we're simplifying for a small amount, simplifying tile in the bathroom. The one that's at 0, keeping the south end zone. Right now, it's all turf. The proposal was to make it into a track material and have both ends at a track materials, so you could be doing high jump at one end, long jump at the other end at the same time. We've decided against that. That was an alternate, and so we've decided to keep that south end zone as turf. High jump and long jump will still be on the north end, which has track material rather than the turf. So you can see 1.5 million, almost 1.6 million. There has been some value engineering since bids came in overall. So how are we going to fund this? The next page. I've discussed this with board members. We have from the bonds, we have from Treasure Mountain Sports Complex, 6.5 million. We're estimating about $800,000 in interest income we'll have for the bonds. And then we'll use some high school bond use. 750,000. We actually have a little more wiggle room on that possibly. And then really the rest is reserves, capital reserve of 3.5 million, M&O Trailside reserve of 2.5 million, which was set aside because the Trailside project was supposed to be paid out of M&O. We've set it up so it didn't have to all be paid out of M&O, and we haven't needed that reserve. So now we use that reserve and shift it to this project. And then in the FY27 capital budget campaign, we'll set aside $1.5 million to help pay for that as well. There's also going to be additional interest earnings just due to our increase in fund balance and capital between last year, between the 24 year and the 25 year. I haven't included that amount, but that's obviously an amount we can fall back on as well. So really the funding here is an initial plan. As I've said before, a budget is only as good as a snapshot for that day or that time period. That could change tomorrow, that could change in a month. We'll continue to make the best decisions possible and spend the resources in the best possible way to put us in the best financial position overall. So that is my presentation on that. So in the end, we're asking for an approval of the guaranteed maximum price of the 15,707,854. Happy to entertain any questions.
Everybody good?
I have no questions.
Yeah, nothing from me.
All right.
You
Okay,
need a
well,
motion?
yes, I need a motion.
Yeah, then I make a motion to approve the GMP as stated.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hey, thank you so much. All right, Randy, you got your 4 board members who are here to say yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll be moving on. So
Is that was it? Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody, for being patient with me
I
this
have
morning.
one more travel request.
Oh, we do? Okay,
Didn't
I
make
wonder
it
if-
last week, and
Oh, I see that now.
so we added it to this agenda.
Got it. It was, okay. Sorry, folks, we have one more item, we have a travel request from Anna Williams for the debate tournament in at Arizona State. All right. So,
A motion to approve the travel request. Sounds like a good one.
oh yeah. Is it gonna be on Zoom? Do you know, Lindsay? Can we watch?
I'm not sure. It's one they go to every year.
Yeah.
And they take a pretty big group to go down and compete, but I can find out.
Yeah, so it's in January. Yeah, that'd be cool to at least be able to see some of it if we can.
I'll
Okay, so
second.
you're seconding, Eileen?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, all right, all in favor of approving our awesome debate team going to Arizona?
Aye.
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 All right, okay, I'm back on the agenda to make sure. Okay, we're done. We're all finished. So,
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you. Happy holiday to everybody.
motion to
Bye-bye.
adjourn.
oh,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
okay,
I'll second.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Enjoy the
Thank you.
holiday. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.